Welcome back to Pleasure Principles, where we dive into the science of intimacy from unique perspectives. We spend so much time talking about what happens sex, but what about after? Today we're exploring 10 key physical changes that happen in women after sexual intercourse that every man should know. Trust me, understanding these changes isn't just fascinating, it can also lead to a deeper connection and more fulfilling communication with your partner. So, gentlemen, let's jump right in. Okay, fellas, let's talk hormones. These tiny chemical messengers play a huge role in our bodies, especially when it comes to intimacy and relationships. One of the biggest physical changes women experience after sex comes down to these powerful chemical messengers. They can influence everything from mood to physical sensations. During intercourse, hormones like oxytocin and endorphins are released in large amounts. These hormones are responsible for the feelings of pleasure and emotional closeness. Now, you might have heard of oxytocin as the cuddle hormone, and for good reason. It's often released during moments of physical touch and intimacy. It promotes those warm, fuzzy feelings of closeness and bonding. This hormone helps to create a sense of trust and security between partners. This is why your partner may feel a bit more affectionate after sex, wanting to cuddle, stay close, or just bask in that afterglow together. It's a natural way to strengthen the emotional connection. It's not just in her head, it's a natural biological response designed to deepen those connections. This response is part of our evolutionary makeup, ensuring that bonds are reinforced. And while men experience this too, these hormonal shifts tend to be more pronounced in women. This difference can be attributed to the varying levels of hormone production in men and women. So if she's extra cuddly after intimacy, just go with it. Embrace the moment and understand that it's a beautiful part of the human experience. It's the oxytocin working its magic. This hormone helps to create lasting memories and a deeper sense of connection, making those intimate moments even more special. Let's talk about what's happening down there. During arousal, blood flow to the vaginal and clitoral areas increases dramatically. This is what leads to swelling, heightened sensitivity, and natural lubrication. After intercourse, this heightened blood flow gradually returns to normal, but it can leave some residual sensitivity, especially in the genital area. This means that certain activities like wearing tight clothing or even sitting for too long might be uncomfortable for her right after sex. Being aware of this can help you be more attuned to her comfort after intimacy. Maybe suggest cuddling on the couch instead of rushing out the door. It's all about being in tune with her body's natural responses. Now let's talk about those erogenous zones beyond the obvious. Did you know that the breasts and nipples can also become more sensitive after intercourse? It's true. For some women, stimulation of the breasts during sex, combined with those hormonal changes we talked about, can make them extra responsive even after the act. This sensitivity can last anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. So if she seems more sensitive in that area or avoids certain touches, it's probably just her body reacting to all those feel-good hormones. The key here is to be gentle and attentive. Pay attention to her cues and don't be afraid to ask what feels good. Communication is key, gentlemen. Chapter 4: Why Rest and Relaxation are Key. Sex is a workout. Okay, maybe not quite like hitting the gym, but during intercourse, the pelvic floor muscles and other major muscle groups are highly engaged, especially if there's an orgasm involved. These muscles work hard, contracting and releasing, which can be quite the physical exertion. Afterward, these muscles need to relax and recover, which can sometimes result in temporary soreness, especially in the lower back, thighs, or pelvic area. This is similar to how you might feel after an intense workout session at the gym. Think of it like the feeling you get after a good workout. It's her body's way of recovering from physical activity. The body needs time to repair and rebuild the muscle fibers that were engaged. So don't be surprised if she's more inclined to rest or stretch afterward. Stretching can help alleviate some of the soreness and promote faster recovery. Instead of planning a marathon activity, maybe just cuddle up and watch a movie. This downtime allows the body to fully relax and recover. Trust me, a little downtime can go a long way. It's not just about physical recovery, but also about emotional bonding and mental relaxation. Taking time to rest together can strengthen your relationship and improve overall well-being. Chapter 5. The science behind that post-sex glow. You know that radiant look she gets after sex? You may have noticed that after intimacy, her skin looks a bit more radiant or flushed. That's often called the post-sex glow. And it's not just in your head, it's due to improved blood circulation and, you guessed it, the release of those feel-good endorphins. Endorphins not only make her feel amazing, but also give her skin a warm, slightly flushed appearance. It's a temporary effect that usually fades after a while, but it's a fun, visible sign of her body's positive response to intimacy. So next time you see that glow, compliment her. It's a win-win. Chapter 6. The walk of love, or maybe just relaxed muscles. All right, gentlemen, here's an interesting one you might not expect. Some women may notice a slight change in how they walk after sex. No, I'm not kidding. It might sound surprising, but it's a real phenomenon. This is because of the temporary relaxation of those pelvic muscles we were talking about earlier. After an intimate moment, the muscles in the pelvic region can become more relaxed, leading to a subtle change in her gait. Her walk might seem a bit different, almost like her muscles are still adjusting. You might notice a more relaxed posture or a slight sway in her step. It's temporary and usually goes away quickly, but it's one of those little physical signs that most people don't think about. This change is often subtle and might not be noticeable to everyone, but it's there. So if you notice a little wobble in her walk, don't make a big deal out of it. It's just her body's way of winding down and returning to its normal state. It's just another sign that her body is winding down from all the excitement. This natural response is a testament to the body's incredible ability to adapt and relax after moments of intimacy. Chapter 7, the pH balancing act. Let's get real about vaginal health for a moment. Intercourse can impact the delicate pH balance of the vagina, especially if a condom isn't used. This slight shift in pH is usually harmless, and her body will correct it naturally. However, sometimes this natural change can make her more susceptible to yeast infections, especially if her immune system is feeling a little run down. To support her, it's helpful to understand that this change is natural, and using gentle, non-irritating products can be beneficial post-intercourse. And hey, if she's prone to yeast infections, maybe keep some plain yogurt in the fridge. It's a natural probiotic that can help restore balance. Chapter 8, post-sex cravings, food, water, and connection. After a good workout, you probably crave a snack and some water, right? Well, sex is no different. Post-sex, some women may feel hungry or thirsty. Sex is a physical activity, and with the energy burned, it's natural to crave food or water afterward. And it's not just the physical exertion. Hormonal shifts also contribute to this sense of appetite, similar to what you'd feel after exercise. So, offering a glass of water or a light snack afterward is a small but thoughtful gesture she'll appreciate. It shows you're paying attention to her needs even after the heat of the moment. Chapter 9. The power of post-sex snuggles. Let's be honest. Is there anything better than cuddling after a great sex session? A lot of women experience a strong sense of relaxation after sex, sometimes to the point of sleepiness. This isn't just because they're tired, though that might be part of it. The release of oxytocin and endorphins encourages a deep state of relaxation, which can make her feel ready to drift off to sleep. For many women, this relaxation can last for a while, so respecting this need for downtime can create a more comfortable environment for both of you. So resist the urge to jump up and check your phone. Instead, savor those quiet moments together. Chapter 10, the unexpected immune boost. Okay, gentlemen, here's a surprising fact to end on. There's actually evidence suggesting that sexual activity can temporarily boost the immune system. It's true. The release of certain hormones during intercourse can stimulate immune function, making the body more resilient to minor illnesses. Although this effect is brief, it's a reminder that the benefits of intimacy can go beyond just the emotional. It's about physical and mental well-being too. So there you have it, another reason to prioritize a healthy and active sex life. Outro beyond the physical, building deeper intimacy. So those are 10 physical changes that can happen in women after intercourse. But remember, these shifts aren't just biology. They're signals from her body, often inviting understanding, comfort, or maybe just a little extra affection. Building intimacy isn't only about the moment itself, it's also about recognizing and responding to what comes after. Thanks for tuning in to Pleasure Principles, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the science of pleasure. See you next time.